Good evening everyone and welcome to the stream, or good morning, good afternoon. So welcome at Liege airport here in Belgium. Today we do a flight from Liege to Palma de Mallorca, Spain. Liege, we also call it in Flemish Liege. And I see that we have Peter already in the stream. Goedenavond Davy, and good evening Connected Night and Dexter, and good morning to Joe Trimboli. Hello all mates. So welcome Peter, hope you are doing fine, and yeah, that you are ready for flying. So you're already on the tarmac. And then Connected Night, good evening to Peter and everyone. So welcome Connected Night, hope you are doing fine mate. So we are here at the BAe airport from Liege in Belgium, and just before the stream I had a little issue, or a big issue, with my graphics card. So it seems that my settings are still not alright, and especially when I'm streaming. So hopefully it will stay working. So BAe airport, Liege, and it's normally or mostly a cargo airport. A lot of cargo, a lot of stutters, as you can see. I believe I have the same issue once again. Then let's just check. Well, it's still okay. Before it was all purple on this thing from the GPU, and I had not more than 13 frames, and that was everything that I had. So just fly over the airport as mostly cargo. And then Sander van der Linde, hey everyone, welcome to the stream mate. Hope you are doing fine and thank you for joining. So this is an airport that you probably already saw, or at least know of. And then Peter, no and yes and no, because I could not end my flight this afternoon because of power electricity failure for 15 minutes. And just because I ordered new stuff to build a new Sim PC. Whoa, gee. Alright. Very nice to hear. I wish I could say the same. So this is yeah, BAe airport, and also our destination airport is a BAe. So I will check out later when we get there. Flight time 2 hours and 5 minutes, so we need to hurry up, and the sooner that we get out of here the better. Thunder, I took off from there to Faro, Portugal with Ryanair. Oh, okay. I never flew from or to here, to be honest. Dexter, good evening all, welcome to the stream mate, hope you are doing fine. Hope no issues today. Not like yesterday, because yesterday my stream was completely messed up. My excuses for that. Not modeled, but yeah, looks nice. Ready, hello all, welcome to the stream, and thanks for joining. So our plane is here. We also use GSX today. I tested it out and that was working. Put on the webcam as well so you can see me. And then request a boarding.
Boarding requested.
And then there's a new Sim PC. Yes, I ordered AMD Ryzen 9 7950. On this cooler motherboard, Asus, and 64 GB RAM, 5600. So that's a DDR5. Alright. So welcome into the cockpit. We have a new EFB, or some buttons extra. Those two right here. So we can open those doors, and then also cargo doors we can open. And then we can turn on our batteries.
Do you want a board crew?
On board,
Crew bus is
and then
coming.
we can put on some a navigation light, and then all those lights as well. Wing lights not, entry, logo, we don't need. And then we can go to external power, that's available. There we go. And then all those buttons. So for the people that want to fly the 146, all those buttons can go on. That's it. And Dexter to Peter graphics card. And Dexter, I was thinking of joining you in the 146, watches some tutorials, but was busy all day. So I think I stick with what I know. No problem, mate. So DC pump on, AC pump and PTU on as well. Inner fuel pumps on. Then we go here. AC bus and
pilot's boarding starting.
All those things. Galley on as well. And then emergency exit lights on. Ice detect on. And then pack 1. It's an uneven day, so we use pack 1. So that's it for now. Then we go to the FMC. So on the FMC is nothing changed. That was not ready for this update, so that will come later on. Oh, and I forgot to start my flight. Sorry guys. Damn. So I'll get already some penalty points in before I started that thing. Alright. So FMC. So we go to the next page.
Your passenger's bus is coming.
And we go to our route menu. I believe I need to take a navigraph for one waypoint. So it will ask me for one waypoint. And it takes a lot of time. So Dexter, you will be in the 800. Alright. Dexter can fly some hold and some point, so you can catch up. Alright. So I believe I need this Albor says 4227.5. So I believe that will be this one. And then execute. If we go to the progress page, progress, then we have 747.
Passengers boarding starting.
Well, we'll see. Flight plan, we will check that. Departure is a 04 right. No, I was thinking to wait. Oh, here 04 right. Well, my map gives 04 left, but yeah, 04 right is better. And then we go actually to C5R. Yes, on this one, and then execute. Then we go to the arrival. Arrival is a 06 left. That's ILS. And then we go to the next page. We need the lower one or this one. Okay, execute. And then we go to the next page, and then we will check that. The passengers go in. 87, I believe that we have 87 passengers. And then we can go to our next page, second one. So safe middle. Next page. PTLS do and Coven. And Decra is also correct. The resume, that's correct. Didak Dirmo is also correct. Volku and Otsup, correct. Winsaw and the goal PPG is correct as well. Then we have Alber here, Manda, Kurech, Loris, and then we go to Posra or Posba, so we can clear that discount. Just delete. Alright, then we have Nusta. We go to the next page. Also correct. Evoli correct as well. ADX is correct, and then we have CF06 left, that's correct as well, and then we have FF06 left, runway 06 left as well. So everything is in flight plan, can execute, and that is everything is okay. We go here. It says 98 passengers, but there's always still a problem with the connection between SimBrief and this plane. Fuel should be correct. So block fuel 8,386. And then empty weight is 25,642. That's also correct. And no, that's all right. So we can close doors.
Refueling truck is on its way.
And I will check my settings here. Frame rate. Look, I have the same issue once again. So this is in purple, and I get only a 12 frames. So that's not a good
Catering
thing.
vehicles are on their way.
So to the outside I have the same thing once again. Alright, so we'll turn that off.
Fuel truck is in position.
Hopefully everything works out today. So block fuel from SimBrief. That's not correct. I need more. 8,003. Back. 8,383. Enter. I think that's a bit much. But those things don't work. 8,383. Enter. No. Closing the doors. I have cargo as well.
Cabin crew, armrest and head check.
I'll just try to load it up like this. So CSX changed the numbers. And I hope nothing crashed today. Alright, I cannot push more. To 8,386. But that should be fine. Close exit 1. All the exits are closed. Alright, then we are ready. So that the exit door, yeah, I cannot do anything about it. Exit 1, that's exit 1 normally. So today's cruising altitude is 29,000 feet. And guys, let me know if the stream crashes, because I don't see it all the time. So I will restart that, and GSX need to do that anyway. Alright. So that can come on as well. We set that on. And this on. That is set. And also here we can set it to Tara. And this we put on. Other side. Sometimes a bit hard to do. There we go. This can come up as well, both sides on flight directors, left and right. Should be fine. And we can start our APU. So Peter, you have the 3060 Ti, so you don't need a new one. Alright. So GPU is starting up. The aviator, hello, you remember me? No sir. Sorry, but welcome to the stream. And then APU is started up. Generator can go on. APU on bleed or APU air as well. And then we can actually turn on or off our external power. We can also turn that off right there. The shocks can go as well. And then I think we are pretty much ready. So guys, let me know what how far you are, and then maybe we can start up. QNH is set. Just need to set this power on. And Peter took that night NVIDIA RTX 3060 Ti, and then the aviator I changed my name. My named old one was Mr. Sniper 007. All right, and then Knight at Night was as your monitor resolution. And Peter, David, you are on stand 62. Yes, 62. Knight at Night is ready for taxi. All right. Then we will start the engines as well. I think everything is set for now. Cool. Let's start engines. Fuel pumps on. Master switch on. And then we forgot something. Because I don't hear a click. But we forgot. Fuel pumps are on. Those are on. Thermal battery is off. APU is available. Damn. Fasten seatbelt sign. Okay, we just need to put this to 4 and then we can start engine number 4. There we go. And the X is about start to APU, okay. And then Peter, I see you as a GA. Oh, that's not a good thing. That's not nice. So we add fuel for engine number 4. And actually I needed to first ask for pushback, but that was not working anymore, I believe. Jesus.
You need to stop the engines to request ground services.
Oh yeah, of course. So we are too late for that. Forgot that. So flap setting for takeoff will be 30 as usual, what I always use. This goes to takeoff. And that will be alright, 14 degrees. And engine number 4 is started. We start engine number 3. There we go. And Peter is still boarding. That's very slow. All right. So we wait until we have 20, then we can add fuel. And Peter, I think I have to install yeah, the models and deliveries to have a nice aircraft from other pilots. I don't know. I don't have it installed. I see you as the Tintin livery. I don't think it has to do with that. So engine is starting up. The aviator, my old name was Mr. Sniper. Yes, you already said that. And Knight at Night, Peter, sorry to tell you, you need to upgrade your GPU. Alright, so engine number 3 is running. We start engine number 2. And we can start or add fuel at 20. There we go. My frames are still not there. I don't know what the problem is now. I had that once before. The Aviator, so you remember me? No, you just said it, that your name was a sniper, so, and no, I don't remember you. Is that important? If you change your name, that I need to remember you? Engine number 1. And we add a fuel at 20. Peter, ignited night, you are right, Eddie. But at this moment the 360 will be in the system. It's already quite expensive, that is true. Those things are not cheap. The Aviator, when do you gonna go live at Brussels? Later this week, I have no clue when. So, this is all started up. Okay, and then we can turn this off. Generator 1 on, generator 4 on. And we can also pump. And whatever. What else we need? Thrustmaster off. So that is working. Packs 2 on. And all those can come on as well. Taxi lights on. I believe we are ready for taxi, and I hope everything should be a fine. Strobe light, I forgot. No, it was beacon light. Sorry. So penalty points there as well. We set flaps to 30. So that takes a while. The Aviator, do you go often to Brussels? Not so often. Oh, why my flaps go up again? Oh, there is something wrong with my... because if I move my levers, my thrust levers, it goes back up. Like this. That's not normal. Just put in 30. Like this. Okay. Let's stay. The Aviator, nope. Okay, so we will turn, because we don't have thrust in reverse. Oh, there we have Dexter. I need to turn to the right. So it will be very shaky. Parking brake off. So yeah, a lot of shaking or stutters. I did yesterday something stupid, and yeah, I still have the problems. The aviator, yes, I know that. It's on my stream earlier from last week.
Palma de 110 taxi 2 and hold short of runway for right using taxiway Alpha for Alpha Tree
I
Alpha.
catch that one
Sierra
already.
2 cross runway for right Charlie 1 cross runway for left Charlie 0. Contact tower on 118.1 tree when ready.
There's a problem with the brakes.
Taxi 2 and hold
Oh,
short runway for right using taxiway Alpha for Alpha Tree Alpha 2 Sierra 2 cross runway for right Charlie 1 cross runway for left Charlie 0.
it's a weird thing that in the beginning of the when I start up everything is working very fluent, but the longer that I am in the sim, then I have that problem, and Dexter kills me. There's a big eye roll. So we really need to go into the sky. Hopefully it recovers. I will check. So I have it also inside here, so there's something is wrong with my GPU. De aviators zeiden dat hij ooit van BAe gaat vliegen, dus dan heb ik tenminste een leuk vliegtuig bij mij. Well, it was on my stream. The thing is that it's a longer plane and bigger engines. I will follow my map as well. At night, this airport is heavy on FPS. Yeah, I noticed that this is very heavy. But the problem that I have now, it was a long time ago that I had that. That's not a good thing. The aviator saw the E2 two times on two different dates last week. Yeah, tonight 3070 Ti here is struggling. Oh. Yeah, mine too. We have a building of FatX next to us to the left. And Director, can you stop? Oh, there we I wanted just to ask if you could stop and to turn on the runway. But I see that everything is fine. The aviator, no takeoffs, only arrivals. Peter starting engines. I think we are good on the frames again. Check it. There we go. That's good. So we turn to the right. And then we go further. There's the Irish pond. Oh, okay. So we follow those dots. The aviator just pull up. It's nice. I can't believe that. But I saw it landing only, I believe. So 2 hours and 5 minutes will take this flight. So it's a bit a long flight. Of course, for the other people it will be a little bit shorter if they fly on full or normal speed. But I guess they will hold their speed a bit. Carwin Davis, good morning from Christchurch, New Zealand. I have to isolate for 7 days as I took the test and I have COVID. I won't go bowling till I am free. Oh, sorry to hear that, Carwin. That's not good. I hope you get better very soon, mate. Do you still feel sick? So we hold short here, behind Mr. Director. Then we can turn on the rest of the lights. The strobe on, navigation is on, wing we don't need, that is on, APU air is still on, that's good. All the lights are out, we can do the landing lights on, runway, exit lights on. And everything is fine. Peter taxiing, alright. So this is a scheduled flight that I do. So that means for the free flights nothing changed. But for the scheduled flight, my plane will be in Palma de Mallorca. So my next
Liege Tower Palmair 110 ready at runway for right straight out departure.
my next flight needs to be from there if I do a scheduled flight with this plane. Now a free plane, free flight, it doesn't matter. But for the scheduled flight, this plane needs to be starting at Palma de Mallorca for the next one. So I need to fly back to Liege. Oops, now I get stutters once again. Alright, so I will stop here, we wait, and I do a takeoff test. Config check passed. Parking brake on. And we are here. We are waiting for Knight and Peter. Going, I feel the same as Wellington, coughing, blocked nose and stuff, and at least I know what the result was. I pretend it's like a lockdown. Oh, sorry to hear that, mate. That your nameplate is showing unknown. Oh, that's new. Oh, this is not directory. I thought it was directory. It is Knight. Carrying that chair that is spinning is like a Christchurch one. So a lot of names. So Peter is there. Where is Dirkster then. Betsy, somewhere between the names, right here. So once we are in the air, I will show you the EFB, what is new on the EFB. But now it's a bit hard on the frames. And then tonight that Dirkster is coming. Alright. Good, good, good. Kevin, what happened to the stream yesterday? It was short, like after 5 minutes or so you guys were flying without streaming. Yes. Well, yesterday during the day I was pimping my PC, all the settings to make it better, faster and stuff like that, and everything was working fine. But during the stream I got into troubles, and my plane suddenly went like a Christmas tree. All the lights are blinking and stuff. So, but every single light in the cockpit. I saw a message from Peter that said from no more streaming question mark. I said, what is he saying about? So I didn't know what he meant. And then after maybe in total 10 minutes or so, then I saw, because I was flying manually, because nothing was working anymore, so I needed to fly manual. And then I saw on my left screen that that was a frozen image. So I say, oh no, this cannot be true. I checked my other screen and stream finished. Well, I had in the beginning no clue, and it was already too late to restart a new flight. It was also a longer flight, so didn't want to do or restart everything. We will do that same flight we will do next week. Yeah. So my excuse for that, Carwin, but sometimes live streams can go bad, and I was also afraid for today now, when we get those low frames. Dexter, don't wait, I will catch up. Okay, mate. And Karen, hope you are well guided tonight, and Dexter. So we are waiting for Peter. Once he is here, then tonight can go. Flying. Magic Booster, yo yo yo, welcome to the stream. I hope you are doing fine. So thanks for joining, watching from Italy. Welcome, welcome. How is the weather in Italy? Hope it's not raining anymore, because they had a lot of issues there with the rain. Magic Booster, 24 degrees in Bari. Alright. And Peter is ready. So tonight, if you are ready, then we can go, mate. Go in and I put it on Discord. I will take a picture of my bowling score once I am at bowling next week or so. Okay? Hopefully you can go very quick, mate. And Magic Booster had a tropical Ryanair landing, typical. Oh, and guided night is already gone. That was my parking brake. Oh, and we have a lot of stutters, that's not good.
speed alive both sides. 80 knots was jet.
So lots of stutters here.
B1, rotate.
Rotate. Hopefully we don't crash now.
Positive rate of train, gear.
Very hard to fly like this. So we'll go to autopilot immediately. Then we go to flaps 24. Current delivery, yes. The Magic Booster, you had a typical Ryanair landing. It was so bad that we bounced one time. So I think my frame rate better now. Or not yet. Flaps 18. George Rimpoli, welcome to the stream. Hope you are doing fine, mate, and a very good morning. Very early. Magic Booster, press that like button. I want to see 12. Yeah, I like to see 20, but lately it's not possible. Flaps retracted. Landing gear up. And then I try to go to this. Speed brakes a bit because I cannot go over 250.
Palmair 110 frequency change. Liege approach Palmair 110 is type British Aerospace Avroliner 5 miles northeast of Liege 3,000 feet. Request clearance to transition Charlie airspace.
And then Magic Booster, I was in Mallorca 1 week and a half ago. Alright. And now you are showing us all bandit night. Alright, thanks. So we will make our turn. Not yet. So currently make this turn already. But shortly we make our turn as well, like now. $6,600 feet. 7,000. Jonah Roberto, hello, welcome to the stream. Hope you are doing fine. Welcome home. No, not home. I'm not home yet. At night, where do you place your chair and when flying in the middle, in front of the screen? Or do you move it to the left as you set the pilot position? To who you are asking that? To me? It's always the thing in front of my yoke.
Russell Center Palmair 110,8,900 feet. Palmair 110, Russell Center QNH 30.
9,400 feet. And then shortly we can turn everything off. There we go. So runway exit lights off. Landing lights off. Fasten seatbelt sign off. Okay. And then Magic Booster, did you hear about the 787 update from a Sobo and the Phoenix new tablet? Well, yeah, the Sobo, yes, I heard about it. And the Phoenix, that there is a big update coming. I hear that as well. There's also some news about the A330 from Aerosoft. There's also news for the Just Flight F-28 Fellowship, and there's also some news for the Fokker from Just Flight the F-170. Good, I will come to that shortly. Alright, 13,000 feet. Where are the other pilot? Peter is there. Battery is still on the ground. And then we have Knight right there. Magic Booster, really looking forward to the 777 from PMDG. Yeah, me too. But I'm looking really forward to two planes, and top of my list, on my list, is the Fokker F100 and 170. Second on my list is the RG, the same as this plane, but then with automatic systems and auto throttle and stuff like that. Yes, I want to drink. Oh yeah, you were already home. You didn't go out. That I'm just confused. It's Tuesday. Alright, Magic Booster. Ooh. So yeah, that are the two planes that I'm looking forward for, the RG Avro 75-8. No, what is that? 75-80 and I forgot the numbers. And Magic Booster, you want the 737 Max so bad from PMDG. Yeah, that is also coming. And I hope they will release it soon. I don't think it will be soon, because we are still waiting for that AFB, and that was also soon. In October, I believe it was. So we just stay in the cockpit a bit. See, it's 18,000 feet. We can set QNH, and then we have some pages here where you can put the failures in. You can arm them, minutes. It are 80 failures or something that you can select. 80 in total. You can set it on random, real, fix all. And that is this page. Then we have this is also new, so push back, and you can steer to the left, right, forward, and backward, connect, speed. So that are the new things for the EFB. All the rest is the same. There's also an option for a random payload, and I think this is this button here. So that are the three new things for the EFB. There are some other updates as well. There is a list somewhere. Magic Booster, the EFB is in beta today, as told on the forum. Okay, so it will come, I think, in next month. And then Carwin to Magic Booster, hope you are well. So yeah, it will come eventually. It will come. So in the meantime, I will tell something about what we have. So Aerosoft on the A330, at least 2 weeks of advance notice of release, new project announcement, and next week, and more. So they will announce it more than 2 weeks upfront from release. When it will be released. And then also the PMDG updates the 737 Xbox release date pushed slightly. Flight Sim Labs provide Concorde development update, and then Palanga International Airport by Lyceum released for Microsoft Flight Simulator, and Just Flight share development update video on the Fokker F-28 fellowship. So I can tell something about that F-28 from Just Flight. probably that plane will be released next month. So for the people that like to have an old plane, a late 60s plane, the Fokker F-28 Fellowship will be released probably next month. So that is good to see. The newer version of that F-28, that's the Fokker F-100 or the F-70. So that will come in the summer. That will be released around the summer time. So I'm really looking forward for that one. No news about RG, but the Fokker will be released in the summer. Dexter is in the air. Alright. Nice, thank you. What did I miss? Not much, not much. My vitamins. There we go. So guys, thanks for joining everyone. And yeah, thanks for the support as always. And cheers. Santé. Skål. Prost. Salamat or something, I don't know. Good night, cheers, and then Jonah Roberto, hi, Dexter. Peter, David, I have a 1.5 liter vitamin here. Yeah, yeah. Hello, hello. Some technical issues. Peter, Santé, Michael, welcome to the stream. Hope you are doing fine, mate, and good evening there all. How's the flight going? Did you use any... Oh, you're a lucky guy, because you didn't put it in the chat, otherwise you got a timeout. For someone that wants to try it, feel free to do that and try to put that word in the chat. But I don't use any of those lists, no. And everything is fine. I just troubles with my GPU and the frame rate on that airport. Carvin, I like how Davey holds the can, trying to find the opening a bit. Yeah, nice. Jonah, good luck all pilots who is flying tonight. Good night all. So thank you very much. Very good night, and see you next time. In the meantime, 25,000 feet, 4,000 to go. Carvin, I like how Davey when he gets a sneeze, he gets a panic with the stream. Disturbed. Indeed. Also, the cockpit of the F-28 will be much nicer than this one. There's a video where you can see it already, so that looks very nice. I forgot this one. So, who is interested in the F-28 Fellowship? The Fokker F-28, who's interested? Let me know in chat. Let me know yes or no or whatever. Give your opinion about that plane. Why you like it, why you don't like it. Too old, too young, too... I don't know what, ugly. Too beautiful. Jonah Cat Knight is screaming and very angry. Even to me as that is faced last night. Michael, I always interested in Fokker aircraft. Alright. So that's nice to hear. I was never interested in a Fokker aircraft, to be honest. But now I'm so looking forward to that Fokker F100 or the Fokker F70. Really bad. But before, no. And that F28, it's maybe just a little bit too, maybe too old for me, maybe. I don't know what I will do with it. Will I buy it? Will I don't buy it? Will I shortlist it? But I look sometimes to CarWow, a very nice YouTube channel about cars, and he always says that should you buy it, should you avoid it, should you shortlist it, and there was another option as well, fourth option. That night I started to know that, but I think that was my fault. That was because of me. Nothing is your fault, mate. Nothing is your fault. There's about to fly over your hometown with what elections. Oh. Oh yeah, we passed Brussels. We also passed my work. We were flying over my work. I didn't see that. Right. So then we go to France. Michael, the message is gone. Michael, they should make the F70 or F100. Well, they are making it. Just Flight is making the F100 and the F70. It comes in one package, those two planes. So that will be released in the summer. Yeah, Michael, I will definitely but one of those two. Next to the F28, yes, I think I will go for that. Well, not my favorite, to be honest. I think, but maybe I will go for it. I will see what I will do with it. Dexter, all true. I keep getting those confuses. The F28, the 100. Which one is out soon, Dexter? The F28 Fellowship. So that's the older plane. So that's a late 60s plane from Fokker. Old systems, you know, no auto throttle. So it will be more similar to this plane. The F100 and F70 will come out in the summer, and that is more modern, so auto throttle and stuff like that. So I think yeah, for those two I go for sure, because those two comes in a package. John Roberto Davis last night. Alright, Kevin, when I was watching the airport stream with Davey, and when he said goodbye to us, he said thanks for watching, and I'll look at different. I like his waving. Yeah. Thank you, Carvin. And Michael, a fun fact, I've got an opportunity to do my internship from August. Oh, okay. I forgot something. This. And we need to set this lower. need to reduce my speed. Lower the throttles. There we go. And Michael, it's at Pucker. All right, nice. That night, will you go to watch Fast X? What is that? And Jonah, bye all. Have a nice day or evening. And Dexter and John Roberto, Microsoft Flight Simulator can get quite frustrating at times. Haven't it? When it works, then it's great. When it's not, then can be challenging. And good night, a good night to Jonah. Karin, good night, Jonah. Dexter, good night, Jonah. And Michael, Fokker 50 will also be nice, but the nose looks a bit weird. Yeah, the Fokker 50, yeah, for somewhere in the Caribbean or something would be nice. Dexter, in that case, maybe the 100 then. Yeah, I think that is more your thing. The 100, to be honest. We are going up. That's not the thing. I think we need to go a little bit lower again. And Dexter just turned my head and spotted the cat throwing at me. Clearly, I've been looking at food. Be right back. Alright. And Knight Fast X is the latest addition from the series Fast and Furious. Oh, yeah. I don't know. I knew that there was a new movie coming out or was out, but I didn't know how the title was. Joe to embody the F-27 and F-28 aircraft used to fly all the time. They were Australian regional aircraft. I like them. We now have the Saab 340 and the Dash 8. Alright. And Michael KLM used to fly the F-100 and F-70. Yes, indeed. So, and Joe, cheers, thank you very much, mate. Michael, the F-70 were actually still flying not long ago with KLM. So I was never a fan of those planes, but maybe the more you see them or the less you see them, in this case, the more you like them. I don't know, but yeah. I'm really looking forward to those planes, and like what Michael said, also the F-50, also very nice. But it are older planes, and especially when you do something like on air company, you can use those planes because they are not that big. It's a nice step between somewhere, and yeah, we can use them. Michael, and they are still active in Africa, I think. Yeah, there are some countries where they are still in active, especially the F-70 and the 100, like Iran Air, they use them still, the F-70 and 100. The company that we flew yesterday. So yeah, that's about the news and Cohen simulations. Also as the Bell 222B for Microsoft. and then Orbix Melbourne Airport will be available soon, and then yeah, that massive update regarding the A320 V24 Microsoft Flight Simulator from Phoenix. So that are the new things for today. What else we have? Nothing. So this livery that we are flying on Palma don't exist anymore. It was from the UK. It had one plane like this, the 146-300. We had that in the past, but they went bankrupt. There was another plane that we have had also, but don't remember which one it was. Okay, the same for the British Aerospace 146 and the RG Avros of Brussels Airlines. They are also flying in Africa now. Yep. Carvin got a like on Discord for my Emirates picture, yeah, and I didn't see it yet. Oh yeah, I saw them. That was yesterday. The yeah. But I believe that, like that Fokker F-28 will be not so easy to fly, I believe. Not so easy. And I believe the F100 will be much easier to fly. Are we on real weather? Yes. So we are cruising, and then we check out BAe is at 32,000 feet, and we have Knight right there, and Peter at 38,000, almost 39,000 feet. So now today that I fly the 146, we had a lot of stutters, so I didn't enjoy the takeoff. It was very difficult, and it was not nice. But I'm flying this plane, I really like it. And actually I needed to watch my speed, because that is not set yet. So I need to set that to 6. Come on. Just on time. Peter 390, yeah, and then you had stutters too. The airport is heavy. Why is that still 720? Alright, I'm doing something wrong. So we have wind, tailwind. Okay. I think we need more power now. So 670 at the moment.
125.7
We'll
for
see how
Palmair
that will go.
110. Paris Center, Palmair 110,
So with this plane you
flight
still
level
need to
290.
manage your
Palmair
speed.
110 Paris Center. Continue as planned.
And we go to here, frequency. No. Second page. Arrival data. Is that the thing that we need? Well, let me check with a little map. No, with a Navigraph. So open chart, approach 06 left, I believe. So that's 057 approach, and frequency is 110.9. So that is correct. But there's a difference right here. It's 58 it says, and my chart said 57. So there is a difference right here. And we go to a sim brief to check the runway. 6 left. Yeah. So there is one difference, 057. The course, and here it's 58. Good night. Did you like the Cohen Bell 222? Nope. There is something with textures that I am missing in the cockpit because those tiles, they are so flat, you know, they are so wide, look not realistic. Also something with the gauges are not top notch, I would say. Now it's not a bad thing, not a bad aircraft by any means, but those things could be much better. It's also for the other aircraft that they released. Yes, so be right back. Alright, mate. Take your time. So yeah. And it's also not really my thing, that plane, or that helicopter. So I'm waiting for one helicopter and that's all. I'm also waiting until Coronado release or make the 177 Cessna 177 Cardinal. Please make that plane. Carmen, it says Q&A as a poll, and this is a question. Alright, yeah, it's a question, but nobody answers that question. Michael, have you all seen some news on the 834X project? The first thing I heard of it. That's the first time I hear something about it, Michael. Are they making a 340? Yeah, I think I heard it already. But the 340 is not my favorite plane because it's ugly. Right, I was surprised to see you fly the F-18. Yeah, but I have problems with my flaps. They went up automatically down, and You know, I don't know. But I was yesterday so frustrated I needed to release my frustration a bit. So I was chasing Joe, but then he did some Top Gun maneuvers. Michael, they promised it will be free. All right, right. And the project apparently started 2 years ago. They stopped, then they stopped and haven't heard any more since. That's not a good sign. No, indeed. So no one is flying on that NEWSKY? No one? Just me? Yeah, nobody booked the flight today. Peter had already a nice flight yesterday. We could not finish his flight today, unfortunately. But yesterday he had a nice flight. He had 130 passengers with the fly-by-wire. He earned $6,431 and he had a rating of 9.19. So very well done, Peter. Also, your landing was good, I believe. No, I don't remember. That night I could not join your flight. Why not? Why you could not join my flight? And Michael, you like to see them in Microsoft Flight Simulator. Okay. And Peter, the first one that answers my question. So Peter, payware airport, but not that much. All right. And Michael, yeah, also payware if I have them. I have all of them in Poland, I think. Oh, nice. And at night it was grayed out. Oh. Because normally you can join, I believe. But yeah, you can always do a free flight. That's always possible, but I don't know, maybe you can, only one pilot can do a scheduled flight or something. But we have more planes, so maybe we could do more than, I don't know. We need to check it. Peter, too bad that I had a power failure today during the descending at 5,000 feet. Yeah, too bad, mate. Would be nice to have some more flights because we are on the second page. If you do search airlines, we are on the second page of it, and on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7th place on page 2. So we need to get up and do more flights. Keep an eye on our speed again, where the wind comes from. So I wish tailwind. I wish I could see. Let's show you the map. On the map you can actually see all. Oh, sorry, wrong button. Pause button. Second time this week. Guys, not reduce speed to 250. All right. So wish I could let you see my map, and then today I installed a lot of airports, freeware airports that covered the most of an entire country. those airports are almost payware airports, and some can be go through as payware airports. So I put a link in Discord for that. It's in the Philippines. Really, there are some nice airports. And today I was in started in Bacolod. I know that airport because I was there, and every time I come there because I need to visit my parents-in-law, so I need to land at that airport on that island, and was checking that airport out. It was looking nice, especially for a payware. And then after I went to Cebu, and I loaded the flight there to check out the airport. The weather was so bad, you know, just with a small plane you could not fly, you didn't see a thing, and even EFR you could not fly. I think it was raining so hard, it was so clouded you don't see a thing there. I don't know if that was real weather, but that was what Microsoft gave me. I didn't check it with the people there. So actually I've downloaded the most things, the most airports of the first 3 pages. If you just go to the country, the Philippines, and then you have 6-7 pages or something. I downloaded the first 3 pages, most of them. Yeah, very nice airports, smaller airports. Yeah. Now I have in Manila RPLL, the main airport. Actually, I have that as a payware, and then Clark is also Manila, but Clark Airport is the second biggest, I believe, and I have that one as a freeware. So that is actually, yeah, a very nice airport as well. And check out, if you want to fly there in that region, check out those airports. And it's all, the most are made by THROTTLE tank or something. There's another one that also makes a very nice airport. I forgot his name for a second, but they are with 2. They have a lot of airports for free. Also some scenery, like in El Nido. I downloaded that, but I don't find it, or I installed it wrong or something. And you also need some libraries, but it gives you every library that you need, and you can download that separately. And you put it in. Once you have that, everything is fine. Dexter back. Will check the link in the next few days. Yeah. Just if you are interested in the Philippines, of course, because it's just a link for the Philippines, only that. You can find that on the FlightSim.to. You know, but small airports or smaller airports, but very beautiful, and I like them. Also Puerto Princesa, San Vicente, you know, or something. I know those airports because I was there, and then for me it's interesting to see them. And Carmen Davis, yesterday I saw Singapore Airlines taking off from Christchurch Airport, and it did a great takeoff, but very steep. Turned left and it climbed. I can't wait to fly. Yeah, I can imagine. And if you go to Singapore, mate, it will be very nice. Right, there are around 10 payware airports in the Philippines, yes. I don't know exactly how much, but the number will be around that, yes. But you have 2 times the same, there are 2 the same airport. And there is actually one airport that you have also as a freeware airport. And I think it's actually hard to decide which one you take, the free one or the pay one, because so good is that freeware. Peter, if you like freeware airports, take a look at EGKK London Gatwick. It's really great. Yep. Now, I'm just saying for the people that don't want to spend a lot of money, but you know, there are some nice freeware airports on that side. So it's really nice. And if you can get them for free, Kevin, I like how all planes go fast on a runway during takeoff, and as the planes are very keen. Yeah. We have some shakes. Payware airports is also nice, but it costs so much money, guys. All those payware airports, it's you cannot have the entire world, that's for sure. Kevin, especially Ryanair. Now, Peter, I don't know if I have Gatwick. No clue. Maybe not. Maybe I have. Also, for Japan, you have nice airports as well. So if you like to fly in Japan, nice airports as well. But I think everywhere a bit. You just need to find them. But it's also the style for the from the airports actually. Like in the Philippines, they look a little bit different than here. Those airports and the location. It's all very nice and very green and very blue. Also blue airports with the blue roofs and stuff. Peter, right, David, that's why I bought a new PC. Lol. Yeah. A new PC mate, and pump that full with all airports and stuff, you know. And after setting my setting up my PC yesterday with all the a little bit of better settings or different settings, it was actually was looking much better, to be honest, much sharper. And yeah, then I was thinking, well, really I need to go to 4K because that will look amazing, because I don't have 4K. So but at this time it's just not possible. I cannot build a new PC. Then I need to have at least one 4K monitor, of course, a new GPU. No. So need to wait. Oh yeah. There was also something else that you can change here on this aircraft. If you go to options, you can the antennas. You have one on the tail. Where is that? There's an antenna on the tail. And I cannot, don't find that. Which one is that? Is that this? Is that an antenna? Let's check out. No. There is an antenna on the tail that we have. Where we can see that. Let's show like here. Or is that this thing? Okay. So this thing is added. We can turn that on or off. See? This is the antenna. That's also added. Peter, no, otherwise it should add multiple terabytes. I better look out for hardware. Yeah. Indeed. Well, like at night, the problem with new CPUs is that you need a new motherboard and new RAMs. Yes, everything new. That's always the case with Intel. Now it's also with AMD, but once you have a new motherboard and new DDR5, then you can change your CPU every time when you want until there is a new DDR6. We have also this HF aerial. Yeah, there's also an antenna, but I don't know where that is placed. That antenna. I believe this one. This antenna. Let's check. Ah, so hard. No, it's not. This antenna then? No. Also no. Which antenna is that? Not good. Is that those things? No, that cannot be. Huh? Oh, yeah, those are those things. Let's see. Those things here. We don't need that, so we turn that off. Dexter, what's your next 3-point visible prediction? How far are you? I think I'm catching you up slowly. Yeah, you will catch me up because I am at going to Valku. Valku, 43 nautical miles, 4 nautical miles out for Valku. So that's the next one. Nautical miles out to Valku. All right, Peter. Indeed, Eddie, but not my current CPU is the 4790. I had also that one before, and already since 2015. So I might buy a new one after 8 years. And Kite Night DDR as a game changer, DDR5. Alright, and Dexter, Peter, EGKK, yes, I have that one already. And Carwin, Davey has experience in the flight team flying the British Aerospace 146. Carwin, did you ever saw my second flight with this plane? That was a disaster. And there were a few others as well that ended up in a disaster. Even a crash on takeoff. 2 belly landings, yeah, mid-air landing gear that came out, by pushing accidentally right here, and that's the emergency exit, no, emergency landing gear, and you cannot bring it in anymore after you deploy that. So a lot of issues with this plane in the beginning. Just my first flight was beginner's luck. Dexter, has anyone done some liveries for planes in Microsoft Flight Simulator? No, not me. I knew that they are DDS files, and I worked with one file to make a livery for a car, you know. But these are many of them, and they need to fit together, and you know, I cannot do it. Right, Peter, yes, it's time that you usually need to change your PC every 5 years. Peter, Davey, that's our wires antennas for HF frequency. Yeah, which HF? Dexter, I'm currently trying to figure out where I found an actual geo of the plane and what format I need to import between 3D software and the sim. Oh. Well, I have no clue, mate. I have really no clue. So that's why I asked someone that could help me with or make for me a livery, because I don't know anything about it. I knew it for iRacing, and here we have some issues, I believe, with textures. Maybe that also on the other side. And then Peter, to Dexter, indeed, EGKK is as good as Payware Airport and regular. There is a new version. Oh. And Joe, just tried got there a failure idea from watching Davis earlier 146 streams. Great. Dexter, DDS format, I hear you at Whittle's Productions. And not to worry. Oh, I'm getting a very breezy here. Plane checking. Well, that was for iRacing that I used that DDS. And I was working with that, or we needed to work with that, and that in the beginning I was also struggling with that, and you needed to work with layers and stuff. And in the beginning I didn't know that because I don't read anything. So just check it out by myself, and eventually it was working out fine. But I was never an expert in that. But now I tried it already a long time ago with the planes, but no, I gave up. It's not my thing. We need to speed up. Let me check.
125.375 for Palmair 110. Bordeaux Center Palmair 110,
Alright.
flight level 290.
Palmair 110 Bordeaux.
Go in, put seatbelt sign on, Dexter, on your flight for the passenger. And Peter, HF is from 1.8 megahertz till 30 megahertz above 30 megahertz RVH. Frequency. Alright, so we have that on the tail then. Who's in front of me? Oh, that's Betsy. You're already in front of me. Betsy is already in front of me. What we have here? Brake fans on, alright. And of course we needed to do some procedures when cruising. You can do that now. So, engine air on. And we can turn off APU air. And we can also turn off APU in generator. Off. And we can stop the APU. There we go. And that's it. cabin fan. There we go. A few low pressure, that's all good. Oh, we also didn't set this. Ah, come on. Very hard to do. Actually, yes, I overtook you, alright. What else? Fasten seatbelt, we've turned on a bit. And then we set the 19, and I forgot the number. Was that 50? Or was it 110.50? 110.90. 110.90. That was it. Said also 110.90 there. Like this. Of course, is it 57 or 58? No clue. Peter, Dexter, what do you mean about geo of the plane and format? Oh, 50, 57. So we are at SUP. We'll make our right turn a bit, and then we go to Minso. And then, yeah. We come in Spain once we reach Albert. There's to Peter, in order to check any changes on the texture map, I will need to load the plane into 3D modeling a package blender or such thing. Load plane and then the textures to see. But if you need to start up every time your sim to check what you did, then it will take ages, mate. So, you know how it works with the plane fuselage. So, yeah. So a nice simple livery for Wittable Productions will be nice. Something with a tail paint a little bit, and then name right here, or depending on the plane, of course. But nothing too fancy. Just simple. I like simple. So nothing too difficult, because you have some people that are real artists. So, like the planes from Osprey, or what is that company? Osprey Airways. The Airways from AV Geek, British AV Geek on NEWSKY. Those planes are looking nice. They are simple and nice. Dexter, we currently have subscribers. Really. So yes, exactly. I need to figure out a few things, but I already joined just a flight forum today, and we'll post a question soon. Oh, good job. Thank you very much for helping me out with that, mate. It's really nice. Because if I could do it by myself, I will do it, but it's just not too much for me. There's a good question. If you can tell me, let me know what that is. But already someone looked that up a week or two ago. But I already forgot what it is. So we have some nice scenery, I think. greenish. I like green. Friends. I'm very curious how much money we will make today with a scheduled flight. No, not so much passengers, but yeah. Also, the startup was already a penalty point because I started the plane up with the lights and stuff before I started actually NEWSKY. I was tempted to do that anyway, so it's good to look into it. But anyway, thank you that you want to do that. You know, let your inspiration work. And yeah, practice. I was also not good in it when I started with it, and when I ended I was still not good in it, but I could make some liveries or paint for the cars in everything. Yeah. So I made a Mercedes GT3, also an Audi R8. I made that for myself, and then also the F3 I made. Also the DP, so Daytona prototype, where we were driving 24-hour of Daytona with. Yeah, 24-hour races even. We did that. I think my longest stint was more than 5 hours, because I was driving in the night, and then my teammate didn't woke up, and so he overslept himself, and my other teammate that needed to take over then got sick. So yeah, I was driving the whole night, more than 5 hours. On one of the races of Daytona, and the 24 hours of Daytona with the prototype. And then even when I got relieved, I could not go to sleep because I could not move anymore. I was sitting in my seat. I could not move anymore. Peter, there's as far as I know, you need a template of the aircraft to make a livery. There are some videos on YouTube how to do the printing. Yeah, but he has already those those templates. "14 likes, so I need 6 more, guys. 6 more likes. Then you make me happy." Thanks, Peter. Yes, I already downloaded this template for the 146 from Just Fly directly. Elliot, I ask a question on the polting. Alright. Did you ask a question? I don't know how that actually works. Oh yeah, okay, I need to change it right here. Questions. Elliot, where are you? Why are you so cool? Because I'm made cool. Well, I like to just my thing. I'm always cool. Dexter, like it already. I have no more to right. Yeah. But thanks for that question, Elliot. Now I know how that works. I didn't do that before, so now I know that I need to change here. Instead of top chat or live chat, I need to go to questions. So I'm gonna leave that here, and then on the other side I have the normal chat. Elliot, some cool people also use segment. Right. You lucky man. You are a lucky man. Lucky man. And then just popping in, but go ahead of sorry mate, no problem. That night, can you do me a favor? Can you write that word that I don't understand? Can you write that one more time, please? Before you go, just do me a favor and put that in. Just that word. Dexter, we have to come up with a kind of a safe word in case the word list comes up. So with more selection start. Well, I'm flying and I don't Elliot, just put that word in. Do me a favor and put that word in. How many FPS you getting? Let me see. Option, no. This is something like GeForce. No, nothing to see. What is that word? Why you put a number behind it? No, 60 frames per second, that's 16 milliseconds. So 50, 40 inside now. Next available solution can't be triggered. Alright, so this is my frames that I have, but we are in the sky now, high in the sky. And getting 40 on 2K ignite. Alright. Joe, yeah, you can try it, no problem. So, where's my map? Here it is. Top of the sun. Still far out. We are coming closer to Spain. Now Dexter, oh, I think Inabels is going to have a sale for just a couple of days starting tomorrow. Okay. I like that now that deal as it helps a lot with Microsoft Flight Simulator. Yeah. And there's every day some stuff on offer, but only for 24 hours. Okay. Ooh, sorry. So our frequencies are in. Course is in. So yeah, we just need to wait for top of the sun. 314 nautical miles to go. So with that flip chart option, I don't know what that is. State saving, ox fuel tanks. So we have more fuel, and we can also a couple percent calculator. There we go. There we go. Target altitude will be 0. So 191 nautical miles. Good symbol. Farming simulator. Use the. Yeah, you are afraid to put it in. But farming simulator. Tomorrow we do the farming simulator, guys. We will make some, or try to make some butter. So frozen butter. So it just use truck. That night did NVIDIA release any new driver after the horrible one? I have no clue. I don't change. We just keep an eye on our speed again. So yeah, those lists I don't like. But tomorrow we need actually a list for making butter. Yeah, tonight for better FPS, reduce your LOD settings and go to traffic and decrease boats and ferries. Yeah, they're all off. Everything is off there because we don't see them. Of course, in the Philippines, I have now a thing installed that I needed to do. How do you call that again? With boats, moving boats and static boats and stuff like that. I don't know how it's called. Unported. Yeah, and then Joe, Roger, Dexter, and check. Elliot, now you know. Now you want the list. You have asked for forgiveness to the list first. And here. How else do we do my own? Just I know how to make butter. I make it every day, frozen butter. So and then also we will try to make some cheese and goat cheese as well. But first we will start with the butter, and then we will make cheese. We also need to harvest that field with wheat. We will harvest that. We also take the straw for us, and then we also need. But first we will need to make some butter. We will start the progress, and then we can do some harvesting as well. But that is for tomorrow. Elliot, not bad. You, Carmen Davis, and then I'm heading off anyway. And now, see you all. Elliot, have a wonderful night. Sleep well, and see you next time. At night, for me, the clouds setting is always on ultra because clouds is what you see the most when flying. Yes. Yeah, indeed. How are my clouds? They are looking better, but now we don't have much clouds. They are better as before because there were a lot of pixels in it. So I think everything is a little bit better than before, but yeah. Right, check Discord. Oh yeah. Nice. Yeah. But I had before a lot of pixels when I was very close to the clouds, like pixels. It was very weird looking. It was not nice looking as well. So I hope that is done now. But now yeah, we cannot test it out because we don't have any nice clouds here at the moment. When we go to Spain, so we will not see any clouds anymore. Kevin, you only just got one again. Whoa. So guys, in the summertime, and then we will fly the Fokker 100 probably, or at least let's say September, and then we will fly the Fokker F100 and the F70, and I will be really happy to fly with them. And then we will see with the F28 because it's also looking nice, especially the cabin looks much nicer than this one here, and yeah, looking forward to it. You can also manipulate the door and the lights in the cabin, so yeah, that's what I like to see. In X-Plane we had that already. Now in this simulator not much, but now Just Flight is bringing that as well, and yeah, they're bringing some nice planes out, and I hope the RG is have a nicer interior or a cabin than this one, because this one looks yeah, imported from FSX or so. Next, oh, talking about other sims. Let me know, mate. What do you want to talk about? What you want to say? What you remember? Why I cannot get my view back? Kevin Davis should wear this T-shirt as a company. As when he does the flight stream, people will know his name. Well, yeah, I can do that when it's getting a bit warmer, but now at the moment it's still too cold. Today it was 18 degrees in the late afternoon until 19 degrees, so that's okay. We are almost in Spain. But I will do that when I go to the airport, when it's warm enough. And Dexter, you saw a live stream with the F16 in DCS there. Love the speed in there, but the sim itself looked a bit mesh. Yeah, I guess I'm spoiled from Microsoft Flight Simulator now. Yes. Those planes look yeah, very nice. The action is nice, but of course if you see the maps, it's not the same, you know. That's true. I need to slow down, guys. So yeah, that is not the same as this, but the planes itself are very nice, and it's also very nice to do it, but I'm not used to it. I tried it. I was watching the Green Reapers on YouTube. They do always nice battles against each other, missions, you know, very nice. Joe, 80% default, 15% free, 5 payware. Oh. Okay. So I think you need to switch more to the freewares, because you really need to look for it on that site for freeware, and you will find here and there some nice things. Not everything is nice, but there are some nice things. There's but tempted to fly a jet sometime soon in Microsoft Flight Simulator. Okay. I think that's also nice to do. And yesterday I also needed that, but that was not working out, so I took the Cessna, the private jet, because that's the fastest plane. Any recommendations for jets in Microsoft? Well, I'm not so into it in those planes at the moment. I have only the... No, I have another one. Don't remember which one I have. But yeah, no, I have only the F-18. But I thought I had another one as well. But I'm not into that, so I cannot not tell you which one you should go for, unfortunately. Cabin or a cap? Yep, the cap I have, and I can... Actually, I was wearing that on my last stream on the airport, the cap. Yeah, for me, mostly payware, useless and not available. Unless not available, then freeware. Yeah. Well, I did that for the Philippines, because I also like to fly in the Philippines. So the paywares I have, but there is one freeware that comes very close or is maybe better than a payware. Yeah. And then all the rest, my entire Philippines is filled with that stars, and that you can see when you have a payware or a freeware airport. So it's full with stars. So that's nice to see. Clyde, you should learn to fly the Concorde for situations like yesterday. Well, yeah, actually. Yeah. You have a point there. And then Dexter just trying to fly a wider range of planes. Well, but there are so many planes. Yeah. But sometimes switching is nice, you know. If I switch, don't switch to general aviation, I get bored with those things and I really want to switch. Then I do some flights with general aviation, and then I'm happy that I can go back to my airliners. And then afterwards I'm happy that I can go back to my general aviation as well, and so on. Also sometimes helicopters, and maybe in the future I can do a flight with a fighter jet. Who knows? Joe, I always use the freeware airport that our pilots here upload in Discord before a flight. So that's also good. But that are not always the best airports. That is just the airport available freeware where we're flying to, or that we are using in that stream. But you know, you really need to look in those freeware airports. Sometimes if you have a specific area, look at those airports, you will be amazed. From some airports, yeah. Dexter also tried the Antonov 2, the little one, and it was not. I took off so slow speed. I really thought by so far. Yeah. I have that one as well. I flew it or tried it out or checked it out one time. Never flew it since, because I also need to learn it and yeah, because of the time I don't do it. And I also could not use it at that moment for my own air company or another company, because I'm also flying on a NeoFly on the early access version, so for NeoFly 4 early access, I'm also flying on that. Yeah, but you cannot do everything, unfortunately. Guys, at night, do you think that the Aerosoft A330 will be better than the Phoenix? Than the Phoenix? No. Why the Phoenix? I was thinking that you would say than the Headwind or the fly-by-wire, then with the 320 and but the Phoenix, will it be better? Will it be pretty much the same? Maybe. Will it be better? I don't know. I don't think so. I think they will be similar, but better. There's an update coming out for the Phoenix, and I don't understand why. Why they need to do an update. For me, the Phoenix is okay. Now, if you can change engines, alright, that's nice. But it's a big update, and it's not only the engines, it's also the MCU will be updated and stuff. Will the A330 be better than the Phoenix? No, don't think so. I think the Phoenix set a target for all developers to meet those requirements. Yeah, it's the first plane they made ever, and they do an amazing job. The first plane ever. So, who does better? I think for at this moment, no one. There's yes, I have to confess, I pressed the Ctrl 3 for the envelope, but I don't remember what I did, but that could be the case as well for me. It's for me a CT or Alt and E, I believe. But you know, also with some helicopters I do that. Yeah, just to test out flying. If I have something new, I want to test out flying, and then afterwards I will check how you need to start it. But I also use those things if I don't understand how to start that up. There's I think it will be better. It will be better than the. You don't think that it will be better than the Phoenix yet, right? Me too. Peter, I got night and no Eddie. Today I have read that the latest information from Phoenix about the coming V2 and be a wow. Aerosoft can never get the quality of the Phoenix. Yeah, and I believe that the developer said that it will be not study level, and that he also said what is study level, you know. He is right in that. What is study level? We cannot make study level on a sim. Now I think the guy from Aerosoft is from Holland, I believe. So they will do a good job, of course. But the standards of the Phoenix are so high that they can do the same, but can they do better or much better? I don't think so. What we need more than the Phoenix? What they can bring more than the Phoenix? What can be better? Even a nicer cabin, more systems. Half of the systems I don't use, so I don't need more systems in the Phoenix. Maybe they can add a television screen or so, you know, I don't know. It's that plane is the best for now. Or maybe some other people can surprise me. There's 15 nautical miles to go. Alright. Let me check. I have 157. So still 60 nautical miles to go. And then thanks Dexter. Dexter, what I don't understand, what is the big deal with that new engine coming for the Phoenix? Well, people like to change engines. Also for our X-Plane 11 or 12 we have different engine packages that you need to buy as an extra for some developers. And those also give other sounds. They give it's another look, it's another sound, so that is interesting. I had that also for the 767 for X-Plane. I had also different engines and sounds, so every engine had another sound and then another look, so that's nice. And you just I just took the one that sounded the nicest. I don't remember which one it was, but I had three engines or so that you could choose. Peter, study level is only on level on the sim where I can only speak of an hi-fi level. Yeah. But yeah, high fidelity level, okay, I can live with that, and but study level, you know, this is also a study level plane, yeah, and people always are complaining that I don't use that freaking list, yeah. I start every time that plane without that list. You know, do I break something? You need to follow the sequence. You need to follow the procedures. I just go from here, clack, 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 ding, ding, bang, boom. Okay, and everything works. The plane starts up. Now, I want to do the same with a real plane. If someone can let me do that, please let me know. I want to start up this plane in real life, or a Boeing 737 in real life, or an Airbus, but in an Airbus you cannot do much wrong, just starting it up. But in this plane you can do more wrong, but nothing will break. Engines will start anyway. So is that study level? No. They're descending now from flight level 350. Okay. And Peter, Aerosoft only develop aircraft which fly from A to B. There will never be failures in their plane. Actually, I don't need failures. Me too. I don't need failures for now. Maybe later when I like to go more into depth in those failures and what to do with failures and yeah, how to react and stuff like that. Maybe that day will come, but at this point, not for me. Dexter, okay, and then Dexter also much prefer the sound on the fly-by-wire A320 Neo. Yes, of course that. I think that's best sound in the sim. And Dexter Peter, I like the fact that I can have failures with the Phoenix, but so far I had enough to do flying with the thing. So never used to the failures yet. And Joe, I turned off engine sound and pretend I have an electric engine. So yeah, you can do that as well. And the Knight at Night, you have procedures for every plane. Just click on the tick correct sign above. Yeah, but I just want to do that in real life to see if I break something. That's what I want to do. Can we break something? Can we float the engines with fuel? Let's say, can we do that? Or is everything protected? I just want to start a plane, a real plane, on my own, without a list, without someone saying, oh no, not that, just my way. Can I do that? And will it start? Will we damage something? Who knows? Peter, Dexter, fully agree, but mostly fly online doing tours, and flying with you all, so I don't need failure. No. Well, sometimes a little failure is okay. Like if you fly with On Air company, yeah. Sometimes I get a failure through On Air company that's reflecting to the plane, and then we had a few flights where it happened. 3 flights in a row or so, or 2 flights in a row, that we had a failure that costed me a lot of money in that On Air company thing. So yeah, we had some, I don't know what the failures were, but it was, we didn't lose an engine or so. It was something with the altimeter and stuff like that. But those failures cost a lot of money. So 16 likes at the moment, 4 likes to go, and then I'm happy. We will set our altitude to 3,000 feet for now. Now, I think I'm an artist. Nice. Alright, how far we need to go? $93, is that correct? Okay, so we start our descent, guys. We go to a descent mode. And we go pulling back our throttles. And make the turn. And coming now, far to go. I start my descent, so 19 nautical miles to go. How we do that? Already a long time ago when I was doing that. So, oh, that's a bit fast. Alright. Joe, is that with Force Production's new tail livery? Yes, something like that. Dexter. Put that on the tail. Oops. Our logo. Coming, so we will land after 12 AM. Oh, is it already so late? Yeah. Yeah, 12 AM, or 12:05 something. Peter, downwind runway 06. Alright. So it will be around midnight. This was a longer flight, 2 hours and 5 minutes flight. So I didn't time it. But yeah. So this is a flight that you can do on my NEWSKY. For all the people on the NEWSKY, this is a flight that you can do. Now, for people in another region, I was thinking, like Joe, you are also on NEWSKY. If you like to have an hub on, let's say in Australia, let me know. Let me know what hub you want. And then you can have some routes that you like to do. If you are interested in that, to do scheduled flights, you can always add something. So, what is that? 77 nautical miles. No, my yoke is in the way. 72. Yeah, we'll be fine. Nice plane, really. It's a really nice plane. I was thinking this one of the Mad Dog, because those two came on the same time on the market, and I chose this one because I saw other streamers go for the Mad Dog and not for this one. And I don't like 4-engine planes, but I was very happy in the beginning, not so, but now I'm very happy that I bought this one. This one is a beauty. I really enjoyed this plane. The Whisper Jet. 22,000 feet. QNH change. No, not yet. We are below the 250. That's alright. I don't think it will rise after. Next, this reminds me, the MD-11 is that still to come out. I don't know. I don't follow the MDs. I know Peter will be angry if I say that, but the MDs are not my favorite planes, to be honest. I also don't know how to fly them or start them up. So the most planes, I get some reactions here sometimes that David can fly all the planes. That's not true. There are some planes that I have troubles with, like the MD. Yeah. Also 767. I was learning the 767 before I switched over to Microsoft, and I was still not under control. So I needed to sometimes still watch the tutorial for it to see what I need to do next. You know, it's already a long time ago. It's already meantime 3 years ago or something, 4 years. Yeah. And Peter, running base like, alright. Carvin, do you like the big 747 for engine planes? Well, I flew the 747 already, and actually I have no problems with that plane. Now, the 747, I could start it because it was a very basic plane. Yeah. But if you have a very complicated and modeled plane, then it will be another story. So I also need to learn that one. But yeah, I like to fly them as well. It's also a 4-engine plane, but you can start 2 engines at the same time. So you can start 2 engines up at the same time. You cannot do that with this one. And once you get used to it, it's not that hard because Peter, the MD-11 is my favorite. If you can fly an Airbus, then you can fly the MD-11. Yeah, but I'm not similar or familiar with the layout of those things. And I need to check it once again. I did the Mad Dog, but I didn't have sound. I don't know why I didn't have sound, but something was on with that. Otherwise, we did already a stream with the Mad Dog. But yeah, for now, I was not looking into it. And I see not that much streamers flying the Mad Dog. So that's also very weird. Tonight, did anyone ever read the manual for any plane? Nope. I don't like reading. I prefer to watch a tutorial. Yeah, and reading a manual, yeah, you will know much more about the plane, that's for sure. But yeah, I always watch a tutorial, and that goes for me the quickest to learn a plane. Now for general aviation, I don't do that because most planes are the same. Of course, if you start with the King Air and stuff, that is already a bit more complex. But the smaller planes, you know, very easy. At least for me. If I never done it, then maybe yeah, it's not so easy, but I did it already many times. And Peter is turning on final, alright. We have some nice hills here.
121 decimal tree for Palmair 110. Palma approach Palmair 110
So welcome at Palma de Mallorca. So this is the island of Palma de Mallorca. And I had some issues here before last week. Crashed the desktop all the time. When I started in the air here, crashed the desktop also on the airport, also with other planes. And so now the airfield will be on our left. Can we see that? I think it's there.
Barcelona Center, Palmair 110, 12,600 feet.
So there's the airfield. 12,000 feet.
Good day.
121 decimal tree Palmair 110.
How much we need?
Palmair 110 11,700 feet.
5,000 feet, guys.
Palmair 110 Palma approach QNH 29er decimal 904. Continue as
Speed
planned.
brakes. Because we had almost 10,000 feet. And we can turn on our landing lights. And then runway exit lights on. I also need to start up my GPU once again. Start. $9,009. So we need 5,000 feet on the next waypoint. And then in the meantime we start our GPU. So GPU is available. So generator on and APU air on as well. Engine air off. And that's it. Yes, that's it. How is our fuel? Oh. Oh yes, here's our fuel, not this. More than enough. Runway vacated. Thank you, Peter. So once again, our destination airport is Payware as well. Palma de Mallorca, for the people that are not familiar, that is in Spain, and then the next island is Ibiza, the party island. So Ibiza. Taxi stand 18, Peter. All right. And then Joe, I don't read manuals, I read automatics. So we will reach 5,000 feet, no problems here. And then we need to go to 1,900 feet for CF06 left. So 5,000 feet, guys. No hills. Oh. Can set on 3,000 feet, so that should be fine. Hopefully we don't fly into some hills. Oh, and I'm speeding, guys. I'm speeding. Right, approach. All right. Left turn, and then we need to make one more left, and then we'll end up with a runway. So 1,900 feet we need to have there. Joe, buffering. Oh, is it buffering? I don't know. I have my YouTube actually not on. Is it buffering for everyone? No. Forgot to click that.
Speed checked below 205. Select flaps 18.
So guys, is it buffering or not? Seems not. Not on my phone. Okay, must have been on my end. Alright, no problem. So, 2000 feet, 1900 feet. Alright, so next landing 33 flaps. Oh, come on, we need to go down.
Autopilot disconnected. Speed check below 205. Select gear down.
Landing gear down. Sky dolly is on. Ignited night landed. Alright. We need to turn this off. And we need to turn that off. And we need to go to those.
Localizer captured.
Okay.
Speed checked below 180. Select flaps 24.
Flaps 24. Joe, good landing at the ignited night.
1 dot to go.
What is that? I missed this message. Oh. Finish.
Nice
Here.
load captured.
Alright. Alright.
Speed checked below 170. Select flaps 30.
Flaps 30.
Established on the ILS.
Okay. You have the ILS.
Speed check below 145. Select flap 33.
Flaps 33. That's the maximum. Nice plane. Guys, you really need, if you have that, you don't need to buy it, but if you have it, you really need to fly it. And if the RG is coming out, buy that one. If you don't have this one yet and you want it, then this is a wonderful plane. I like this plane so much. Maybe others not, but no. You will hate it in the beginning, I'm sure. So ready for impact, guys. Not sitting well. you can see my just off the top of my yoke. 500. Ready for impact. Manual control of my plane. A bit low.
Glide slow.
Yeah.
50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Touchdown.
Weight pressure C. knots. 60 knots.
Flaps up. Yeah, it was a long landing. I will get big penalty for that. 25,000 penalty. Oh, wrong ones. All right. Is there someone else that needs to land? Palma ground, and then we can, guys. Yesterday we said something about it. Request taxi to the gates. Request taxi to the parking. So let's try out the gates.
110 request taxi to the gate.
Palmair 110 taxi to gate 16 using taxiway November.
Hello, Joe.
November Lima, Foxtrot Lima, Echo.
Taxiing to gate 16 via taxiway November 2 November Lima, Foxtrot
Let me know
Lima,
if there's
Foxtrot
someone
Lima,
is that
Echo,
need to
Palmair
land.
110.
I have no clue. Let me know. The taxi gate, what was it? 16. That's close to Peter, I believe. It was at the 18. I will check, because otherwise I miss some people. No, the night is on the ground. No one? Joe, Dexter, hopefully the parking gates here are better than in Sydney. And then Peter, gate 20 is empty. Yeah, they give me 16, but we'll see. Maybe already someone is parked. And Dexter, you landed already. Okay, yeah, so I'm the last one. And then we will check out the airport here at Palma de Mallorca. Didn't check it out yet. I landed here already with this plane, but that was just to check out for that crash to the desktop. And that plane has some problems with its landing gear, it seems. So, welcome to Palma. Let's see if the gates work with my plane here. Normally we don't use that with this plane. But there was an airport where it was working, and then after I did the stream it didn't work. Yeah, you was always GSX. Me too, but oh, I need to be here. Who parked here in my spot? Alright. And then there is another one on the right side, the 146-300 with the same livery. Is this a parking spot? Yes, I will park next to Peter here. Do you know what was causing the crash to desktop? No, I have no clue what it was. It had something. It was not the planes. It were not the planes because it were different planes. I tested that out, and the planes were working at other airports. It was something with the scenery, but it was default scenery. You know, it was default, but the day after it worked all fine. The day itself I restarted even my PC. Maybe there was a fault or something. I restarted my PC and it was not working. So yeah, that is Peter. Peter is parked here. That livery from Brussels Airlines. We have the Firefly. Who's that? And someone, is that Joe taking off from the taxiway? Next, Joe Trimble, it was better parking, but double booked at Football Productions and me on gate 16. Okay, so that's you. No, this is 14. Yeah. Screw those numbers. Okay, so parking brake is set. Yeah, I need to turn off my engines, otherwise I cannot stop that on a NEWSKY thing. So lights go off. Those lights. Those are off as well. Then we can go to strobe lights off. Logo light entry. And then this on off, and then we can turn the engines off as well. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Cabin crew, doors to manual and test check.
Long landing for me, yeah, for me too. And then Dexter also went straight through in 2 planes on the one way. Oh no. Right. So close flight. That will be a disaster today. Oh. Okay. So this is my result, 863. I thought it was worse. So a long landing, 905 instead of 733. Yeah, and 0660 minus. Touchdown was 141 according to NEWSKY. And then no beacon light for 336 seconds when required. So yeah, I knew that as well. And then fuel used, so that's a little bit less. We made $6,939 so a little bit of money. And if we go to my airline, then you can see, if you go to the pilot, that I make a loss of 8,006. I came from 15,000 or 25,000 even. So I'm coming towards zero again, hopefully. Best is Joe, no, Peter, sorry, 6.4. Then we have Joe with 63, and then Michael, and so on. Alright, so we go to the airport. Watch the airport end. This is a Palma airport. And what do you think, guys? Parking is nice. This gate is not so nice, to be honest. Maybe it looks like this, but it's not modeled or anything. Dark windows, so nothing special. Here nothing modeled either, but that's not the problem. Tower also not modeled inside, but here we have something like this, a vending machine. Where's the code? Pepsi. Alright. We have something else here. Also Pepsi. Here we have Coca-Cola, but there are bottles. I don't like bottles. Here we have cans. Yeah, here we have cans. Yeah, I found it. Alright. So this is one that is modeled, and then we have also one here that is modeled. So this is yeah, I think it's nice airport. I don't know exactly the price of this airport, but it looks pretty nice. Yeah, nothing wrong with this one. Peter, I did this flight with SimBridge enabled, no issues, but I first uninstalled the headwind. So I think if the fly-by-wire and the headwinds are installed, that SimBridge use or yeah, but just make sure that one of the two is out, the SimBridge. That you don't have an auto start on both, and that you're flying one of the two planes and that you have two SimBridges working. Michael, looks great. Dexter, a lot of vitamins. Carvin, I'm looking forward to my next holiday in Korea at Auckland in November. I'd like to go in your place to Korea. Can we switch? You go to Belgium and I go to Korea. Maybe we can do that. So we go to our replay of the day. It's already 12:05. So replay.
Palma approach Palmair Whiskey Papa Alpha 1976 is type British Aerospace Avroliner 13 miles west of Lima Echo 0
Why I cannot
Bravo,
turn?
3,000 feet. Request flight following.
Palmair Whiskey Papa Alpha
Why that is not working?
176 Palma approach. Squawk 0155.
Squawk 0155 Palmair Whiskey Papa Alpha 1976.
Palmair Whiskey Papa Alpha 19er.
This is a drone view, normally.
12 miles southwest of Lima Echo.
Where's my
Sierra
plane?
Bravo,
I don't know where my
3,000
plane is.
QNH 29er decimal minor 4.
Roger Palmair Whiskey Papa Alpha 1976.
So I cannot turn my view. Weird. Kevin, I try not to look at Coca-Cola. Why you don't like bottles? It makes it taste your things so bad. Oops, sorry. Why I cannot look around anymore? Why is that? Can look around like this. But I cannot look around anymore. Very strange. Okay, so I will turn. Here we go. And then I turn that off again. Sorry guys, I need to do it like this, and it's a bit hard to do then. Cannot give you another view or another angle, distance. So this is our landing. 10:05 there in New Zealand. And Michael, yeah, It's actually pretty far from New Zealand. I thought it will be a bit closer, 18 hours, 16 hours. Not very long. So guys, this is my landing. You see, it was not just before the marker that I actually touched down, or just on the marker that I touched down, but they give it already as a long landing. So that is the thing.
Palma Whiskey Papa Alpha 1976 is type British Aerospace Avroliner 4 miles southwest of Palma.
Kevin, my controller is wired, yes, wired. And Joe, because both sim bridges are identical, I have the headwind downloaded and installation setting pointed to the fly-by-wire folder. That means they are all in one folder and only one copy of SimBridge installed. Alright. Kevin, Michael, I can stay on Singapore Airlines 10-hour flight without going to the bathroom.
Roger, Palma Whiskey Papa Alpha 1976.
So I think I have a nice landing. It was a long one, yes, but other than that, I'm very happy with the landing. My best landing in a few weeks. This with this plane. The nose was not too high. But then I was with a bit a wiggle waggle. Alright, so from the inside then, and we put the flaps down, and we do that one more time from the inside then.
Palma approach Palma Whiskey Papa Alpha.
The are very nice, and thank you very much, mate. Kevin Davis, I see you have your farm sim and notification on YouTube. Yes. Tomorrow farm sim we make butter, maybe some cheese as well, and goat cheese maybe. Who knows? We will try that. We will do some harvesting as well because we need some money and stuff. So we need that. But yeah. Michael, how really, Karen, that's not possible for me since I drink a lot. A lot. Gotta stay hydrated. How do you call that? Alright. It's a bit weird that I cannot turn around anymore. Right, it feels good to have Microsoft Flight Simulator running for 3 hours without issues. Yeah, I can believe that. After the issues that you guys had, yeah, I can believe. So, but it's just Dirk, he had still some issues in the beginning. Hopefully I can fix that as well. And then Joe, I can stay in the bathroom for 10 hours without going on a flight. Yeah. And tonight, yeah, and then Joe, tonight, yes, it feels good. And Peter, indeed. Kevin, Michael, I did stay 12 hours on my seat from New Zealand to LA without moving. That is a very long time, mate. Yeah, a very long time. But I cannot turn anymore, right? Very weird. And also, if I move my, if I go to my cockpit here, and I cannot move anymore. Why I cannot move anymore? I only do that with this, but not with my mouse anymore. So if I set my flaps, it was to 18, we will do that. And I move now my levers, then it goes back. Look, I hear a click, Now it don't move anymore, that's good. And I cannot click anymore. So something is going on. I don't know what. Are we post or what? No, not post. I cannot do anything with my mouse. Don't click anything anymore. Dexter, really tired. I'm calling it a day. Thank you for flying, everyone. Tip Carvin. Alright. So Dexter, have a good night, mate. Hope you have a good sleep, and hope to see you very soon again. So enjoy your day tomorrow, and sleep well. So see you. And then Carvin, see you, Dexter. Peter, Dexter, good night, mate. And then we have Joe. Sorry to hear that, Michael. Michael, maybe if you are sleeping or you are in business class, first class, it's possible. But I got to move around at least on a bit for a 4-hour plus flight. Yeah. And Peter, David, good night, have a nice day, Carwin, Davis, and Joe Timboli, good night all. So thank you very much, Peter, and thanks for flying with me. Also, Dexter, thanks for flying. And then also Knight, thank you for flying. Kevin, see you, Peter. I am staying strong with isolation, so Kevin, take good care for yourself. Hopefully if everything is much better very soon. And good night all, good day too. Alright, night, thanks for flying, mate, and see you soon. Sleep well. Joe, thanks everyone, and I'm glad the flight stream went well today, and see you all next time. So thank you very much, Joe. See you and next time, mate. Enjoy your day. So I'm heading off. I will put the music on, and then you can go to bed or do something else. So thanks for watching, and tomorrow we farm. Alright, see you then. Bye bye.
Bye.